Where? Nope, there it is. Yoink! You are dead.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Okay. Flop! Flop like you mean it! Woo!
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
Boink!
Now, I was hungrier than ever.
I'm gonna get you.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
I'm gonna get you. Yoink.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
This is why you don't send your kid to bed without food. She gets high off artificial berries and trouble food. Don't do it. Where'd it go? There you are. Hello.
I grabbed on tight, but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What am I now? Fucking snake? Oh, I'm an octopus. Right. Okay.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
I'm gonna eat all the people. Every single people I see is dead.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Doink, 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 doink. Yep, go up the stairs. Yeah. Up. Whee.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
I agree.
His belly with a rusty razor, his belly with a rusty razor, his belly with a rusty razor.
Yoink. You are dead. I'm confused. She's dying, isn't she? And she's totally dead. Come in. Grab.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
You are completely high, aren't you?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
This is kind of morbid, but I'm into it. Show me the good smell. Is it you?
I got closer and closer.
The good smell is you. Oh, my leg's falling asleep. Jesus.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Oh.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. We figured it out, I guess. How do I close it? Close it. Okay. That was weird.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Like a ghost is what you're describing. Alright, well, just gonna keep going, I guess. Unless I can't go? Let me out. Can I get on that? Nope.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Alright, that's nice. So
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
So I guess we're just going through the house, figuring out how people died? It's a morbid idea for a game.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
What's that?
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum.
It's a lot of books, lots of stuff. Hey.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Woo! Opening a can.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
He was killed by a dragon, though. So...
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
The fuck? Kind of bathroom is this? Points for style, but doesn't that get, like, wet?
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
It's a really dumb bathroom. Anyway, let's read the journal and see how she died, I guess. So what happened to,
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
Okay.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Ingeborg. Alright, well. Good to know. Trying to figure out the curse on our family? Okay. I can't get back out that way. Those two doors are sealed up. Is there another window to go out of? Hello? Oh, yep. There's a secret to this bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look.
I mean, I
It
get
isn't
it.
in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh! That's weird. This family's weird. You got a weird family.
Sven
Edie.
gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
A dark room behind a bathroom? I mean, okay, but...
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Get out of here. This is my house now.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Alright. I guess we're gonna figure out why, aren't we?
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Makes sense. Put it on. I mean, open it.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
What am I doing here? Help? Okay. This is a stupid swing. Wait. Oh. Okay. Here. This is weird. What's going on?
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm not doing it right, because nothing's happening. But that other leg, like, the casted leg moves when I move. But the other leg only moves sometimes when I push the trigger. Not all the time. It's weird, I don't like it. Can I get up? Oh! Alright, I figured it out.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Lesson number 2 on what not to do with your kids. Don't have a swing
I
set on
told
the
him
cliff.
going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Alvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
or maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Well, this is gonna be a really sad game, isn't it? Great. So, family's dead. All of them. For some reason.
After
But-
the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Makes sense. I wouldn't want to share a room with my dead twin. Up. Alright, through we go.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Hello.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Hold on. There we go. Should be able to just turn that up, huh? I'm not doing much. There you go. Alright. Hey, Barbara.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Well, let's go into her. In we go.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.